Alright, well, I've done everything I can. Well, you don't even see me anymore. What the heck? So try to get this going, and nothing I do works. So, it's going to be like this. Or not, because it's not recording. I have freaking videos over here on how to do it. I can't export on my Mac. I tried downloading it on YouTube, and since I can't export it into a video file, I can't download it on YouTube. Yeah, there's literally nothing I could do, which is ridiculous. You also have another option saying if I can't put it on YouTube, put it on, let's see, because so I have it here, so I can save it over here. Because this is literally the only way I can submit this project. Let's see. Well, that's all I can see for now. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing juvenile delinquency. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to figure out how to work the camera, so I know I'll get docked out on some points there. I did figure out the camera. Here I am. But I'm doing the topic of juvenile delinquency. That's what everyone's doing because, it's our class. Yeah, let's get the show started. So, explaining juvenile delinquency. So, I have only a few polka dots here, or dots. Juvenile delinquency is it's just someone under 18. It's not like they're not adults. That's why it's called juvenile delinquency. They're under 18. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's a whole different type of court. There's juvenile court. That's only for people under 18, although they could be tried as an adult. So it really depends on the factors or the severity of the crime. There's two different types of offenders. There is repeat offenders, and then there's two names for but this is the one I got. Adolescent limited offender is a person who commits a crime when they're juvenile, but once they reach that age of past 18, they don't really commit crimes anymore. And a big thing in juvenile delinquency is peer pressure. A lot of things are like with drugs or hey man, let's just do this, do that, and they fall into peer pressure. Identifying juvenile delinquency. So to identify it, we got to know about peer pressure. Peer pressure is something that can change the best of people. You could be a really good kid and be hanging around the wrong people, and because of that, one day you could get caught and get a juvenile rap sheet, which is like a juvenile criminal history, all because you were hanging out with the wrong people that told you, maybe to hold their drugs for them or their weed or something you shouldn't be doing. A thing that helps juveniles so they don't commit any crimes is having a long-term goal. Having a long-term goal can make these juveniles think before they do things. Like if someone has a goal of going to Harvard, they don't want to ruin their chances so they don't, commit a crime. Or if someone wants to work in the sheriff's office or be in the police department, they try not to break any crimes and get a criminal rap sheet because they want to be able to work for the sheriff's office. No way. Another thing is labeling. Hello. Juveniles like to be labeled. There you go. Labeling is something like when juveniles do certain things because they want to be labeled as a gangster, or be labeled cool, or be labeled as a drug user. Just being labeled is another thing that makes juveniles do things they shouldn't be doing. They talk too much. The importance of public schools is public schools do many things. So we start going to school when we're about 5 years old, and we stay in that same school system until we're about 18. All those years, about 8 years. Huh, that's 13, not 18. So sorry. It's more than 8 years. all those years that we have to learn things. There's a dare program. They even tell us about domestic violence, like there's a domestic violence week with the purple stuff, purple ribbons. That's all I remember. We have stuff on drinking and driving, people coming in from presentations. We have like the car, like being able to see the car that was destroyed, or maybe talking to someone that killed someone that, they were in a DUI. We have a lot of things that we do that we did going to school that showed us what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And sometimes the system did fail some students, but it didn't fail all of them. There's many things and programs that can help us.
I might want to listen to myself. I'll put the volume down.
Also, teachers can try to prevent many things. Just by the teachers, once they work with their students for a few months, are able to tell what their attitude is and how they think of things. And that's some stuff they shouldn't be doing. So teachers are able to try to counter things that they shouldn't be doing. It's probably maybe like talking into a good side, or tell their parents or the situation. And yeah, the schools have a big role in that. Problem areas and influence juveniles. Okay, so this one's a very quick topic. Problem areas is the people juveniles hang out with. Like I said before, they would like to be labeled. So they try to hang out with cool kids. Every kid will try to hang out with cool kids. And cool kids don't really do good people things. So they will get in trouble for hanging out with the wrong people. They shouldn't be, doing drugs or breaking into houses or there's really a lot of things. But these two people hang out with peer pressure.
It ain't working.
Peer pressure is a pretty big thing that happens. You think you know yourself as a person, but then you have a few friends taking you on to do something, and you'd be surprised. The area you do know about it. So that's another thing. The location of where you're raised. So, 15-year-old in Akron, Ohio, is going to be different from a 15-year-old in Naples, Florida. The attitude's different, the demeanor's different, the location's different, and it's just all different. It's not going to be the same as the kid unless the parents are able to do a good job raise them correctly. Schools, the juveniles attend, is something that can help out with the situation, or it could help out.
I'm doing this one myself because I want to be listening to myself. Alright, so the schools that the juvenile attends is it's a pretty major role in the juvenile's life. Let's see if it's still recording. Alright, it is. Schools is a pretty major role in the juvenile's life, depending on where they go. Like I said there in the video, being born in different places, you will have a different demeanor, different attitude. You won't be the same as the next juvenile. Juvenile court, it's just like adult court. It's like the same thing. You have you get a supplied a public defender if you don't got an attorney. They're not referred to as defendants. They're minors, which they are. They're under 18, so they're in a juvenile court. They're not at normal court. They could be tried in as an adult, depending on the severity of the crime. Let's see. Right here, that could be the mother of the juvenile. The parents are allowed to go up to the stand to the juvenile. This could be the public defender or the attorney. I don't know which one's which. And I think that might be like the bailiff or something. Let's see the next one. Oh, also the judges and the attorney try to deal with the situation quickly because they don't want to have it to go on trial. They want to finish it in one of the earlier hearings. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Yeah, I'll let my other self handle this one.
There are many pros and cons.
There you go.
See, I want to say I could be looking at this in the wrong way, but the same pros could also be cons. So if you're thinking right now that something is a pro, I think it could also be a con. So someone gets arrested, gets a juvenile rap sheet, all is bad with the world, and you're freaking out. This person will most likely never, they will try to never commit a crime again and try to do good. But another person can see this as, screw the system. I've already been arrested. I already have a rap sheet. I don't care. Whatever. And they commit a crime anyways. Do I make sense? Another one is a pro can better themselves, but a con could they hate the law system. A pro is they can get the help that they don't have at home. The home to juveniles is a safe.
All right. Well,
and there's many different programs that can help juveniles.
I'm gonna talk about this one. There's many programs that can help juveniles. There's the programs for anxiety, anger management. There's many different programs for juveniles that if they come into jail and they need help with something, we will help them. We could find out if they're living in a bad home. We could find out if they're in a bad school. We can find out a lot of things. There's a lot of factors that are taken into place when a juvenile comes into to jail, and then Department of Juvenile Justice comes. You're able to get help, and it's there for you. They should know that there's help for them. So that's my presentation. I know you don't want a screencast-o-matic, but literally, I tried exporting. I don't have Windows. I have Mac. So if I go here, this is on the File tab. Is where you'll find Export, and I have no Export tab. It says in the video that I saw over here. That's how you do it. But there's no Export tab in my File tab over here. Since I can't export it into a video like zip file, I can't upload it on YouTube, which was another option you asked. I can't make this PowerPoint into a video to submit into the Dropbox. I could do the Office 360. Let's see, where is it? I could do the Office 365, but if I do this, you won't be able to see my face or audio. It's just a presentation, and that's it. So I'd rather have something at least, because this is all I have. This is all I got. So yeah, that's my presentation. I tried my best to do it in the way you wanted to, and I really wasn't able to. So I'm sorry about that. But that's it for my presentation.